either I am fucking tall today or this thing is just short today and I can't figure out why. But anyways, fuck it. All right, so this one is actually kind of reminding me of the question from last week. I think it was last week, about the adopted dog from across the street who's like adopted like 7 times. 7. But this one's actually the reverse, because I believe on that one, the dog is getting accustomed to the family, but it was all hoodwink outside in the real world. This question is the reverse. This one, a friend of mine asked me the question yesterday. Actually, we had a discussion at length about it. So they had just adopted a 3.5-year-old Shih Tzu poodle, some kind of weird mix. I know it's a poodle something, but anyways, so they adopted the dog. I'm not sure why they ended up adopting the dog, but the original family no longer wanted it. And my friend was asking because the dog seems like it's been through some trauma. Whenever it's around the family or eating, it shakes, it quivers, it doesn't want to be around anybody. Fortunately, right now, after a couple of days, the dog is now kind of bonding with my friend. But for the rest of the family, not so much. It's not playing with the other dogs. It's not really even socializing with the other dogs. And my friend's wondering out what to do because she believes this dog has been through some trauma. However, the previous owner says the dog was always like that. Okay, just a shy dog in its own right. So it's always, all these issues have been presented. So anyways, my friend and her mom, they're just worried about the dog because they're not sure like what's the next step with this dog and how is it really going to bond and be accustomed to the entire family. Okay, so there's what's going on. Let me restart. My initial response when I've dealt with so many behavior, not from dogs, but from people, I've dealt with so many behaviors from coworkers, employees, bosses, subordinates. When you're dealing with behaviors and habits, my first inclination is everybody lies. It's kind of pessimistic, but unfortunately, everybody lies. And part of me, when she was telling me this whole, charade of issues and the laundry list of issues that this dog has, my first instinct is that the previous owner, is lying. Maybe that dog is, on some level, was always like that genetically. Maybe it was the ground of the litter. But I guarantee you that family never resolved any of the issues and never actually built this dog up. And with that, may have caused a whole other bunch of issues. So, what to do now? Because now, this new family's got it, my friend's family has got it, and they want to, give this dog a rich, full, and meaningful life, but they don't know what to do. I'm going to go back to one of the go-tos, as always. One of the least important, most important things you can ever do. Hand feed your dog, especially an adopted dog, adopted or rescue, anything like that. This dog immediately has got to know that you are now its owner and you're going to be the primary caregiver and take care of it. Okay, the best way to do that is by food. Dogs need to eat. I don't care if the dog is not food motivated. Get a dog fucking hungry. You will be able to do what you need to do with the dog. Everything needs to eat. Even in the movies, when people are getting tortured, guess what? You get a good meal if you tell us what you want. Same shit applies to just like a dog, okay? So first thing would just be hand feed this dog. Doesn't want to come to you? Don't push it. Don't force it. Just, okay, that's it. Try to get 10, 15 minutes out of it. After that, food goes away. If this is in the morning, try it again at night. Same thing. If it comes, great. Just hand feed and just start petting it. Hand feed and pet. This way they have a tactile connection with you, and then this way they know, hey, it's okay for me to rub you and touch you, getting used to, these familiar hands that we're at one point foreign while I'm getting food. So again, you got a positive notion of the food with something that you're trying to accomplish at the same time. In this case, it's just petting it and being close to you. And you can do this if the whole family is going to be doing this. You can switch days, you know, things like that. Okay, so maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, one person has it, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever. Just mix it up. Or everyone just takes a little bit at a time. Okay, the biggest thing, you just don't want to overwhelm this dog. Okay, because it's already been through, if it has been through some trauma, guarantee you it's already got its guard up. So just start small. Ace almost pinned Ava. I don't know what the hell that was, but it wasn't like a pin, but I think they were just smelling something. That's what that loud bang was. Anyways, next thing you want to do, go out for walks. Again, one of the best things you can do with a dog is bonding with it, is just going out for a walk. If it doesn't want to go out for a walk, guess what you do? Bring some food or bring a toy that this dog is going to respond to. That's it. A lot of dogs, even new dogs that, you know, not even were adopted, they sometimes may not want to go out. Guess what? That's because they don't know what's on the other side of when they go out for this walk. So this way they got to know whatever's on this other side, something good and fun is going to happen. And speaking of fun, other thing you can do is just play with the dog. Make it fun, make it encouraging, make it impactful, make the session short. Again, you don't want to overwhelm this dog, but let the dog just be a dog and find a good toy that the dog really responds to, whether if it's a ball or a tug or a rope, whatever it may be. Get the dog in drive, you know, just move it around. The dog is eventually going to just want to go after it because it's moving, it's dynamic. The dog is going to want what it can't have. So by chasing it, this dog is now more in a prey drive, which is its natural instinct to be. And then from there, same thing, just petting it, whatever, and then let the dog have it. Guarantee you it's got some possession issues, and by having the dog take the toy and win, if you're playing tug, let the dog always win. So this way they will want to come back. When the game ends, like when you literally take that object and put it away, the game ends. And that's why sometimes, even on a retrieve, the dog doesn't bring the toy or the object all the way back to its owner because it thinks the game is gonna end. Let the dog win, and then you can literally, if they're in the backyard or in the house, just walk away and let the dog have it, and adios, that's it. And then in, you know, later part of the day, have another session, or if it's food time, feed the dog. But just working on those couple of things are naturally gonna get the dog out of its shell. It's gonna realize, hey, these folks are okay. They're taking care of me. Whatever laundry list, you know, this dog had from its previous owners, you're gonna have to work through it. And all of them are gonna be kind of episodic because you're not gonna find out exactly what's going on with this dog until you get into those situations. But for right now, you know, new area, so even maybe the potty situation, they may not wanna go initially. They go potty, guess what? You get a fucking reward because you know what? That's your new home, that's your new playground, that's your way of marking your territory. You get a reward, yep. So there's your bumper sticker. Take a shit, you get a reward. So on that one, I am done. Talk to you next time.